Welcome to Africa Entrepreneur. If you are new to this channel, on this channel I publish everything that we have to do to have successful and sustainable businesses in Africa. I publish strategies, tips, all the stuff that we can use and really to develop or to launch to grow businesses. And as you know, I want in Africa to have the company that will be successful and also sustainable, and the company we can have be at least 100 years. So it's very important that we use strategies, good strategies that will lead us to these successful and sustainable businesses in Africa. In 6 to 7 weeks, I talk about the relationship between entrepreneurship and some characteristic. I talk about a relationship between entrepreneurship and fulfillment of commitment. I talk about the relationship between entrepreneurship and honesty. I talk about the relationship between entrepreneurship and perseverance. I talk about also the relationship between entrepreneurship and risk-taking. I also develop a relationship between entrepreneurship and discipline. And the last week video, I developed the relationship between entrepreneurship and customer experience. In today's video, I will also talk about one of the other relationship between entrepreneurship and that characteristic, and if we really take care of or develop that in the companies that we're going to launch, we will succeed and we will have sustainable businesses in Africa. What is the relationship there? That is the relationship between entrepreneurship and return on kindness. In entrepreneurship or in business, the most return that is been developed is return on investment, ROI. So the ROI is when you put money, you're waiting for a kind of return. So the return that you get is you sold something or you make something, and you made something, and you put money, you invested, you spend, and you do you have expenses. You take out of the expenses out of what you sold, and you know how much money you made, and you're gonna say that's my return. And people, when you invest in, you're waiting to get a good return on your investment. You're going to get maybe 50% of what your investment. If you get maybe 5%, you're going to say I got a small return on investment. So the return on investment is more quantitative. So we talk about the number there, but we have to also put another tip, another thing that we can use also to have more return on investment and also to impact. That is the return on the kindness. So what is the kindness? Kindness is the quality of being kind, okay, or quality of being caring, a quality of being loving, to be someone who really is generous, okay. So when someone is kind, is someone who is generous, is loving, is like to share, he like to give, is philanthropic, is empathy, he has the empathy, all this stuff. So when you do all this stuff, you said you are kind. And this is also important to do it in business or in entrepreneurship. when we launch businesses or we want to launch business, we have to also develop that. Not only make, put in the processes to make the product or to have good service, but putting this kindness inside the business will help to succeed. And when you have businesses, you deal with many stakeholders, or stakeholder might be employee, might be a customer, it might be also the vendor. So all those people, you need to have this kind of a kindness with them. So, if I take example of employee, according to some studies, and when the word kindness, there is a thing that we call kin, and kin means like a kind of a relationship or is a connection. So it has been proven that employees are loyal to a leader that they are more connected to, or they are more they have a relationship with them. So the more the leader in the company are kind, the more the employee are loyal to the company, and the more we have, the more the result is better than if the company is now kind. So it also, according to, I think, a Gallup poll, 33% that they make the survey. 33 of employees that were surveyed, surveyed, said that they are, they are willing to go to work in the company, where they can have kindness in the company. They are willing to work in those companies with the same pay, or the equal pay. Also, 20% said that they are even willing to go work in the company where the kindness is developed with less pay. So you see, so it's really very good to develop the kindness, and especially now people are many stuff they have in their head, the stress in their household, all this stuff, and if they have they come to work and there are more problem, they not really be productive. So kindness is really good, and as a leader of the company, you have to develop some strategies, kindness strategies, like sharing, smiling, giving, be generous, and give gratitude to employee or to customer, also to your vendor. All this stuff, if you develop this will help really more loyal employee, more employee retention. The higher, we're gonna have higher rate of employee retention. We're gonna have more loyal customer, and maybe a more new customer, and also the vendor will be loyal to you, to give you the product to sell, or to give you the material that you need to make your product. So all this stuff really is very important to really to develop that in the company. And it's also proven that those who share acquire allies. So the more you share, the more you get an ally, the more you get a friend, the more you get a customer, the more you get an loyal employee, all this stuff. And also, it's also proven that giving gives back. Giving gives back. So if you give, you will get it back. So, and if we develop this kind of thing, and sharing in the company, giving in the company. I give example of this CEO of Chobani company. His name is Amdi Ulukaya. Amdi Ulukaya really someone who developed return on kindness in his company. And what he did, I think, was like around 2016. He gave up his 16% of the share to employee, and they used that kind of profit sharing. So so this make it people look at the company which started with about 55 employee. Right now they have 1,000 employee, and this is return on kindness is very well developed in this company. So doing this kindness is gonna help to have successful and sustainable businesses. And you know, in Africa we can have some CEO, some leader who they're very tough to the employee, they're really tough to the customer. All this now leading to a great company. That doesn't lead to sustainable, successful business. You have to develop a company, a kind of a family, okay, with your employee, kind of family with your customer, kind of a family with your all your stakeholder. When you do this, believe me, you're gonna have successful and sustainable businesses in Africa. That's the message I really wanted to pass today, and I hope you like the message. If you like it, please give a thumbs up, and also if you didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe to this channel. And the next week there are great new things I will start also publishing. Please share also this video. I hope this video can help or will help other people to be caring, to be sharer, to be giving, to give more, and when more you give, the more you get back. That is the thing that we can do. So I hope again you like the video. If you like it, please give thumbs up. African entrepreneurial revolution is starting now. Thank you so much. See you next week. Your brother Ouro.